episode. So today's episode, I want to grow carrots in containers. I've got lots of carrots seedlings. So these ones are just starting out. Here I've got seedlings that are about 15 to 20 centimeters. And it's a good height to transplant your carrots when they're at this height. The seedlings are more stable and established, so they'll be able to survive the transplant shock and the harsh conditions in this region. So I usually don't transplant them when they are so small like this. But I use big seedling containers that allow me to keep my seedlings in for longer, get them to become stronger before I can transplant them. And that helps my seedlings to survive. Remember, gardening in drought, but in the past 1 month, at least we've been receiving some rains. Early today in the morning, we got some rains. So you can see my garden is muddy. And these carrots are ready to go to a good position. So these are my other carrots in containers. So one way I used to get food continuously is to grow them. Once I've transplanted some, I start more in containers. So it's like I've got carrots in 3 different stages. Look at that. So some beautiful carrots coming in. So I should be enjoying some carrots soon. So spacing carrots is usually an issue. I don't know which you prefer. I don't know whether you prefer spacing carrots or thinning carrots. As for me, what I mean is, do you like thinning carrots once you've planted them, or transplanting carrots? So when you're transplanting, it means you have to deal with good spacing for you to get good size carrots. Look at that carrot. So sometimes it's tricky. And now I want to use a different method that can help me get even bigger carrots. So let me show you my containers. Today is a muddy day, and my ground cover is looking good. So it has become tricky to walk around the garden. So I want to use these containers. Right here. So let me set you up well. I hope you had a lovely weekend. Set you up really well. So I'm going to reuse these simple water bottles to plug in the carrots, and I want to show you my easy method how to do it. Here I've got 4 containers. That have a sheet underneath. I've placed a sheet underneath to help me conserve water, because I've been gardening during drought and getting water has been an issue. So the rains have really been a blessing, and so many things have come up and my garden is now green. It was really dry, but at least now we have some extra water. I've also been saving some rainwater. So let me get the seedling container with the carrots, then we can start plugging in the carrots. Hey, it's a muddy mess out here. So I have to walk slowly, ensure I don't slip. Welcome, Mike. Welcome, Mike. Good morning to you. Welcome to my live episode. So I want to plug in some carrots using a bottle. Yes. Today I have some good carrots. I don't know what you prefer, Mike. Do you prefer thinning carrots or transplanting carrots? Ah, you love eating raw carrots? I do, and sometimes I just have a water bottle in the garden and I get a carrot. So the ones I have right now are not that big. I will get some and chew in the garden during the live episode to show you. I love carrot cake. I've made carrot cake in the past. Sweet, delicious carrot cake. So here I've left my carrot seedlings to achieve a height of more than 15 centimeters, making it easy for me to transplant them. And also they can survive the transplant shock. So I have like 4 containers. I want to spread these carrots, and I also have another sack. So I hope I will be able to get this in before the rains start again. So yesterday and today we've been blessed with some rains. And it looks like it wants to rain soon. So I don't know if I'll manage to do all these containers, but at least I will show my method. And maybe somebody somewhere can try it in their garden. So I want to start see how this container is. So some gardeners say that you should space your carrots like a centimeter apart, but I'm thinking a centimeter is so small. If you want bigger carrots, it's better to do some wider spacing. Another great thing about planting carrots is that they don't need you to add lots of manure. Just as long as the soil is well draining and soft, so that the roots can penetrate easily. There are so many insects today in the garden because of the rain. Let me get something else to help me. Some little water. Got some rainwater. So using these bottles, I will easily space my carrots, because now I'm aiming to use this spacing for a carrot. So this is big enough. So if I plant a carrot seedling this wide, this is like this should be like 5 centimeters, giving each carrot a span of like 5 centimeters. They have enough space to expand, grow, and become big, instead of giving them 1 centimeter. A centimeter I see is so small. So like this. So the good thing is that the containers are well watered. Just softening it. So either I go like this or this side like that. So let me show you how I do it. Good. The container looks fine for me. So carrots need well draining soil, and also they don't like meeting hard stuff like stones because that is one main reason you can end up getting some forked carrots, because the root could not penetrate, so the carrot ends up becoming a forked carrot. So I'm just checking and ensuring there's nothing hard inside there, so that I can get some good carrots. Then I'm moving the soil to the edges of the container like this. It makes it easy to water. So even if it rains, at least the water does not flow out of the container so fast, drain out so fast from the overflowing from the top. If you do it like this. Good enough. So these bottles are my two assistants. So I'm going to bring you closer. So this is how you do it with the two bottles. First, you get the position where you want to, either you want to go across or lengthwise. Then you put the two bottles down. So this means for every carrot, I'm giving it this spacing. So the bottles are just giving me direction on how to go about it. Then you can press in the bottle and see the hole like that. Let me give you a closer look. Look at that. So that's definitely more than 1 centimeter and sufficient space. You see? This is sufficient space to get some big carrots. Because if the spacing is so small, I've noticed you end up getting some very small size carrots. But if you give it free space to just grow and thrive, to do the best it can, at least here I'm assured that I'm going to get good sized carrots. So you do it like that. So you hold the two bottles together like this. I'm using one hand to hold the camera. I will set you down later. And like this. So when they are two together like this, press down the bottles. So once you press down the bottles, remove them. Thank you, Wild Edibles. Welcome to my live. Thank you for sharing the video. I'm good. Had a lovely week so far. So once you press the two bottles down, like that, you see I have already made the marks here and here, and the other carrot is going to be here. So you see this carrot will have its own good space to grow, and here it will have its own good space to grow. So that's the way I'm going to do it. So once you make the marks like that with the two bottles, then you go back with the head of the bottle right here and you press it down. Hope you can see well. You press it down. So when you press it down, you know the carrot is going to go right here in the middle. So I'm going in the middle of all the holes. Then after that, I have my garden screw. Look at this. Yes, it's so warm here. We had some rains, but at least the sun is shining. So using this garden screw, so once I've made the mark at the center where I want the carrot to grow, this is what I will press inside. Like that. Then turn it round like that. So look at that. I've made a very nice hole for my carrot. So the next step, I want to show you how to get it from there to this point without disturbing the roots. So let me set you down and make all the holes. So Wild Edibles, I wish I could send you some warm sun. It's warm here. Some rains, but at least we are experiencing some nice, comfortable temperatures. And right now we have some more mosquitoes in the garden. So I've really covered my legs. Look at this. You have to cover yourself up because now there's because of the humidity, high humidity, and the heat and the wetness, we have more insects and the mosquitoes have come in. So let me finish doing the spacing. I hope you can see well. Yes. So like that, you come in with your two bottles like this. Press them down and make the mark like that. You move next, press them down and make a mark. Here there's another space. Press it down, you make a mark like that. Two more here. Just press it down. You make a mark like that. Then I go back with the head of the bottle. And now I get the center of every hole like that. So this way I know I'm giving my carrots good space. And I don't have to keep on calculating the spacing as I go once I do this. So look at that. Good spacing for the carrots. So using this screw, I go back in. So the center where I've made the hole, just do that. Like that. So this is pretty wide spacing for the carrots, but I would prefer this wide spacing to get some good sized carrots than when they are so close together. So now it's time to get the carrot seedlings. Let me bring them closer. So look at this. So they've achieved quite some good height before transplanting them, so they can survive the shock. So that's the main reason I use some very, very big seedling containers. So this is one of my container modifications. So this is how you do it. Wild animals, yes, yes, dress warmly. Wish I could send you some sun to feel warm. We don't like cold weather here. We'd rather have the warm weather, because with cold weather, we don't have very warm jackets. But some people say they prefer living in cold weather than in tropical countries where the heat goes really high. Because cold weather, you can heap on more clothes and more jackets, but when it's hot, you can't remove all your clothes. You have to keep your clothes on. So I'm setting you up. So this is how I'm doing it. So I'm giving deep watering to my seedlings like that. So I want to get these ones here. And these are lots and lots of carrots. Looks like they're just a tiny bunch, but these are lots of carrots. Get some water in. So I'm just softening the roots so that when I now come to separate them, it's easier. So I just want to get a tiny, like that. So now, look at this one. Look at this. Pretty nice. So now you don't want to disturb these roots any further. What you do, you get some more mud like that. So after doing it, getting some mud like that, you place the root like that. See this? You do it like that. Cover it really well. Like that. So once it's like that, come and water the hole where you want to plant the carrots. So the water is seeping in down beautifully, and you just let it stand there. Look at that. How easy was that? It's standing beautifully. Look at that. You see? So I've eliminated a lot of work by just ensuring that the seedling is stable before, you see, like that. So let me get another one. So I'm always gentle. So no matter how small the carrot seedling looks, it will grow. Look at this. You can transplant carrots. Hey, wild edibles. Who said you can't transplant? You can transplant carrots and get good carrots. The other carrots, I should give them a month before harvesting. I also transplanted them. So once you get it like this, and you have to be ready to get your hands muddy. So you place it in here. I want to make sure. Yes, and thinning out means you have to be extra careful because you're pulling out the carrots where they are growing. So some people prefer thinning, some people I prefer transplanting because I have my own strategy and methods to do it well. Look at that. So you cover it so well, like that. So the root inside here is straight. I'm not bending the roots. Yes, you can transplant carrots. So you don't bend the roots like that. I've already made the hole. Some little water inside the hole. Hold the carrots just properly like that. And that's it. And the carrot is in. Look at that. So let's do a couple more. Then I can do some more holes. Some are pretty small. These ones that I've removed from the seedling container look like they will be even enough for these holes, and I still have more. So you get some mud. Just like that. Making sure that you don't injure the root part, because the root is what we want to harvest. And people do enjoy the carrot tops. I don't know if any of you have tried cooking with the carrot tops, like using it similar to the way you'd use coriander or parsley. Has anyone tried that? So you do it like that. Get a round ball, a nice round ball. Water the hole where you want to plant the carrots. Just like that. Make a nice sausage like that. Then you come where you want to plant the carrots and just dip it in. And voila. Welcome Jimama Grows. Welcome to my live episode. So today we are transplanting carrots, and my question is whether you like transplanting or thinning carrots. So Wild Edible says that the carrot tops have a strong taste, so you don't cook using a lot of it, because I haven't tried preparing a dish with the carrot tops. So this is what you do. You get your hands muddy, but it's a good job. Good exercise in the garden. I love gardening because I get to work out for free while still growing my healthy food. So this is what you do. Get it like that. So the aim is to ensure that the root is straight inside here. Nothing pressing against it, so it can grow freely. So once you've made your hole, some little water in the hole, and you just plug it in like that. Mike says you use carrot tops and pecans and herbs with olive oil in the blender to make a pesto. I will have to try that. Soon. So some are so small, but just being careful, it means they will still survive. So look at this small one. The currant hasn't started forming yet, but it will still survive as long as you give it the good conditions, taking care of the roots. So what I'm doing is getting some mud to create like a, is it like a cylindrical shape, just to ensure that the root is safe inside there. It stays straight like that. It looks like magic. So using this method, you can plug in so many carrots in a short time. But now I need to demonstrate and at least share with my friends how I get it done in the garden. So now I've dispelled the myth that you cannot transplant carrots. I will show you my other carrots that I transplanted once you are done transplanting these ones. So like that. So in between the rains, the heat goes so high. So right now what I'm trying to do is to get some cover for my camera. Let me try getting some cover. I need an umbrella, something to cover this place. The sun is back again. Oh my, oh my. It is so hot, I don't know if I'll manage to do this. So hot. So I'm using my phone, and now it has heated up so badly. So let me just try getting some shade for it, something like a cover. Because now it's going to heat up again. So I got an umbrella here with me. I need to find a way how I can steady this umbrella so that the camera is covered. It's making sure you can still see. So I devised a simple formula to cover the, and now I need to know whether you can see well. Oh, Mike, my camera is heating up. So I'm looking for a way to just cover the camera. Because the sun is so hot. In between the rains, we get some high heat. It goes so high up that now I'm using my phone and it's heating up so fast. So I'm getting disconnected. That was not a good interruption at all. I was really enjoying the live episode. I was really enjoying the live episode. So maybe if I do that, means reading your messages, your chat messages, will be a little bit tricky. So then I use an umbrella. Oh my, look at me here struggling to hold the camera and cover the phone. So I've got the umbrella here. I just want to ensure you can see well. I think that's good enough. Okay, thank you, Mike. Thank you, Mike. I was really enjoying the episode before I was interrupted by the hot sun. So we had some heavy rains in the morning, and now the sun is so hot because it wants to rain again, probably. I'm getting some more water. Good. So you can continue plugging in. So I'll take some time to respond to your chat messages because now I've covered my screen. So just getting some nice mud here. Making sure the root is straight like that. Some nice ball. Some water into the hole. Then I just drop the carrot like that. So using my methods, I've managed to get some good carrots. But now I'm thinking, I've been looking at my carrots and thinking I need to give it a wider spacing. So you get some water in. Just throw it inside the hole like that. So far we've done 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 carrots. So really nicely spaced like that. And the way we prepared the container, ensuring that the soil does not have obstructions. Get some water in, hold the top like that, just plug it in. It stands beautifully. So feels like I've been cut off from reading your chat messages, but I will respond. I will respond later, even in the comment section. Much later. So let me just get this done with you. Get some water inside. I'm just dropping the carrot like that. my, the sun is back. It's really hot. I came outside here with a jacket. After some few minutes, I had to remove the jacket. So again, I just cover the root section like that, making a ball. Water the hole and just drop it in like that. Wow. Oh my. So some are so small. I want to use some seedlings that are a little bit bigger and leave the others to just continue growing like this. Get some more mud. Make a ball like that, like a cylindrical shape. Just trying to be gentle also with the leaves. Get some water in. Just come and place it in there. Wow. It is so hot. Heating up so fast. But I'm making sure that I'm plugging them in with a lot of water. So the container itself is wet, but giving it more water so that it can survive the shock. Moving to a different environment. So I want to get a little bit more, then I can make some more holes. These small ones, I want to leave them. Get some bigger ones. Like this. At least now you can hear that bell that you hear. They are cows walking outside. So where I stay, we have a pastoralist community, and they keep lots of livestock. So they like walking around with the livestock. So now after the rains, we have some good ground cover, the grass. So right now they can be walking around with their animals. Just taking them round to graze. So that's the bell that you hear. It's on the cow's neck. My hedge is so thick. If it was during the drought, it was a little bit you could see through, but now, right now you can't see through the hedge. I would have shown you the cows. Right now it is so thick you cannot see outside because the green has come back. Wow. So I've managed to plug in how many carrots? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So we have 2 more. Then I can make some more holes on this side. So around you can hear that is a donkey and some cows. I'm in a suburban area, a little bit far from the main city. So that's why you can hear the cows, the donkeys. So I'm creating another ball for these carrots. Ooh, the sun has gone down a bit. Much better. And it was so cold in the morning. Good. That is done. So we have one extra hole. Then you can make some more holes. Do it like that. Just ensuring that what I'm using is soft. Then you place it in like that. Just making a simple adding water to the hole again, and then you just plug it in like that. Wow. So now I need to make some more holes on this side using my 2 bottles. So doing it like this means I don't have to keep on calculating the spacing. Once you make the holes, just plug it in easily. So let me remove some mud from my hands and make more holes. The sun has gone down a bit. So let me make some more holes. I was disconnected again. Oh my. Oh, wow. So remember when we started, the container was wet and now it looks like the top is drying. We are back again. I don't know why I keep on getting disconnected, but I'll just have to work with what we have. So the sun went down a bit, got disconnected. So let me set the umbrella again. I don't want my camera to heat up. If it gets heated up, it'll be bad news again. So I want to ensure I'm not covering the camera. In some parts of the country, there's been lots of flooding. So now we've like come from a long drought, and now there's flooding. And I know most people will now start saying that the rains should go away. The gardeners are enjoying the rains as long as you live in a region without heavy rainfalls. So let me get the shade again. So I'm just making some more holes, showing you my method. There. Easy method to plug in your carrots. So I'm setting up this umbrella. Yes, sit here so that you can. It's beyond my control. So I won't even be able to show you everything I want to show you today. I think I'll have to do another live episode for the carrots. And now it has started drizzling. So let me just finish showing you the other side. Then we can go before it starts raining heavily. So I'm using these bottles to make the other spaces. So this is what you do. You hold the bottles together and press them down. Just in the line like that. So these are the ones you just plugged in. Let me get it to stand on that other side. Like that. Let me remove that. I came across something hard. So like that, and one last. Then I come back with the same bottle to ensure that I get the middle part like this. So for all the holes, so these bottles are perfect for this job. So once I do that, I come back with the screw. Just drill it down like that. The surface is a little bit dry. So I've been disconnected. Is it 3 times right now? And the sun is really coming down. Then now we have some drizzling already. So I'm just going to plug in this side. I want to be able to show you everything I want to show you with the carrots, because I have another container style. So this will help me do that. So it's just at the center of the hole to ensure all the carrots get some good space. So I want to do a speed job now. Let me do a speed job and get the carrots in. I hope you can see well. Get some more good seedlings. Just a few. Let me add some water. Pull them out gently. Oh my, these are so many. But it's okay. Plug that back in. Get some little water. Our seedlings. Good. So once the holes are made, no more calculating the spacing. It's just a matter of taking some, pour a little water, get some mud. Something that can hold itself together. Like this. Oh, the sun has gone down a bit. Oh my. The sun today has given me some hard time. So water into the hole. Then you just come and plug it in. That's done. So I want to do a speed job. These ones. So it looks for some mud. Take like that. Get some water in. Good enough. So for the ones that are sorted, I want to take them back to the seedling container because I've got enough space for all these carrots. plug it in like that. That's done. Moving on well. So if your hands are so wet, don't get the gives you a hard time. Get another one. So for every hole is just one. That. Get my hands dry. Good. Just drop it in there. So I've got 4 more holes to go. I hope I am not blocking the camera. 4 more to go. Ah, the sun is back again. Oh my. A few minutes ago it had started drizzling. Now it's not drizzling, the sun is back. What do you call that? How do you define our weather? It like that. Get some water inside the hole. Just plug it in. Take some more. So the goal is just to ensure that this root, you do not bend it. Just create a nice sandwich for it. Get some water in. One more. I'm going to take this small one. Oops. Place it in like that. And plug it in. Wow. So that's some good spacing there. So this is an easy method to determine how many carrots you can fit into this container. This should be like close to 100 centimeters. So I want to make another line. The sun is heating up the surface, disappearing, drizzling. So at least when the surface is wet, you can easily create the marks. So let me just wet the surface like this. Try to go a little bit faster because so you press the bottles like that. It shouldn't be too wet so that you can see the marks. So you hold the bottles together. So that is 4. Get some more here. Shouldn't be too wet. And 2 more here. So now I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 of them. So I'm going back with the top of the bottle to get the middle, the center. So that is where the carrot is going to go in. So I'm just creating marks like that. I can hear some thunder, so it wants to rain. The sun is shining again. So once I've created the marks, I go back in to now widen the holes so that it's easy to just drop the carrots. So you do that. So make sure the surface is not too wet, otherwise it will give you some problem. So I'm going to start even with these small ones. It's about to rain. So before the rain chases me out of the garden, I'm going to plug this in, get some water into the hole, stand it there. These are so small. So let me just plug them in. So this is the main root here. So what I'm ensuring is that this main root, I don't fold it. When you're doing it, just make sure it is straight. That is all you have to do. So once it's in the sandwich, it's good enough. Some more water and just drop it in like that. So it stands, they are standing beautifully, yet I've just transplanted them right now. So that is why I'm giving them a nice sandwich, so that even if it rains, they'll still be good enough. So this is a really small one. Get some water into the hole. Just reduce this a bit and drop it in. So these ones are really small. Look at this. So let me get some that are a little bit bigger. So for this, I just put them back into the seedling container. I'm not wasting them. Nothing is going to waste. they will still grow and I will still transplant them. I need to get some that are a little bit bigger. That is thunder. It's about to rain. So let me just get down a bit. Hope you can see well. I want to do one really close to the screen so that you can see how I'm making the sandwich. Once you have the hole, drop it in. So let me come closer to the screen. As we finish off, so separate a big one. You create a ball like that, ensuring that there's nothing hard. So when you see me doing this, I've made something hard, so I've removed it. Then you put it inside like this. So it's inside like that. Making sure nothing is, the root is straight. See the main root here. Then I'm covering it with more. So it's a good sandwich I've created. Once you have done that, add water and plug it in. And it stands beautifully, even though I've just transplanted them right now. So that's another bowl of plug it in. I have some 2 more holes, and here I have like 6. So I'm only going to get 2 more. Make a bowl like this. Anything hard, you have to remove it. Make sure the root is straight. Roll it well. Water in the hole. the last one. The sun is back again. The clouds are heavy. Get some drinking water there. We are good. So let me give you a close look of everything. So this is a close-up look of how they look. The new transplants. Standing beautifully even though I've just transplanted them right now. Here I have a tiny one. Thank you so much, Mike. Look at how they are standing beautifully. So I've ensured the root has some good stability. And it wants to rain. Let me just show you. See that? So you've been hearing some thunder. Those are some heavy clouds. So it should be raining anytime soon. It has already rained twice in the morning. Some little rain and it stopped. Some little rain again. I think now we are going to have some heavier rain. So today was like a rainy day. So at least I've managed to do this part before being disconnected. So here I'm thinking I have space for some more here. Like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Here I think I'm going to plug in some 9 more. I wanted to show you how it looks. So 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34. So I'm estimating like 34 will go into this container. I can't do any more right now because the rains are here. Look at the wind. So it's about to start raining heavily. I have to run out of the garden. So I won't be finishing this part. Thanks so much for joining me in this live episode. I wanted to show you another method also to plug in the carrots. Thank you, Mike. I've got lots of interruption today, but it's all good. Thank you for sticking, friends, even after all the interruption. So I won't be able to finish. So these ones, I just want to put them back into the seedling container. Okay, that is the thunder. You see? I'm taking a risk just standing here. I don't want to get wet. Thank you all so much. I will do another live episode to show you another different method, how to plug in your carrots in a different type of container. Until next time, let's create a food and garden heaven. Thank you so much. Wow, 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 it's about to rain. Bye, Mike. Let's create a food and garden heaven.